Send the invite. Yep, send the invite. Play Dio. I started broadcast. No, it's so toxic if you was watching. Yeah, I wasn't talking to you. Ooh! 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 No. I'm gonna go white. Alright, this game, we gotta put a little bit more into it, man. Let's go. I'm gonna take this fat ass dab, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Now, I'm telling you, now I know what to do. I know what to do now. Yes. Taking a fat ass dab and whip the shit out of you because I'm high as fuck.
In Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. With David Aldridge on our sideline, here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to the Houston Rockets. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Offensive rebound. Pass to Miller. The trade. That shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Because every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
At the line for the Bulls.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
There's Miller with the three. The shot's good from Mullen.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Count it.
Chris Mullin.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Jimmy Butler.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Rose. Outside, KD. Klay Thompson, and that's good.
Klay trusting his mechanics. He knows he has this shot down pat.
Hardaway. A second chance effort. Indiana moving it around. Yes, that goes in.
Assisted by
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Rose scanning the floor.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Tim Hardaway.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Thompson outside. That three off the mark. Pacers leading by 3. Hardaway goes in. And Butler sends it back.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
3.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounding. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
The 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here is Rose. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Pacers foul.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
Nice herky-jerky move by Derrick Rose to get into the lane and make a play.
At the line for the...
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
2 minutes.
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Pass to Red. For the 3.
Michael Red.
And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Back to Rose. Left side, KD. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. And then Durant with the jam.
For a guy who is almost 7 feet, Kevin Durant has tight handles.
Red outside. Bulls trail by 11. KD looking around. Pass to Rose. And he drives in. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Very aggressive Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
Here's Iguodala. Defended by Butler. That shot off. Good if it goes. No good on that one. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pacers lead by... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. Doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
stolen. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Right wing. Back to Iguodala. Indiana again, turning it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's Chicago now, trailing by 5. Simmons in. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Pass to Mutombo. Nowitzki outside. 6 to shoot. Indiana moving it around. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And it's Miller in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Miller's got 14 points for the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Simmons inside. Abdur-Rahim. The second chance points on the tip in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Mullen. And they'll get another chance. From downtown. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
3.
Mullen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Abdur-Rahim can't hit. Pacers leading by 7. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Hardaway. Out to Miller. Mullen for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
3-pointer, Butler. Mullen with the defensive effort.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Splash! Thompson loves a 3-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
Mullen with the 3. No good. Shot missing. Here's Chicago. Butler attacking.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Assisted.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Rose. No good on that one. Mutombo is a nice D. Indiana leading by 10. Nowitzki outside. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Driving inside. Simmons can't get it to go. Pass to Red. Iguodala right side. Miller outside. And here is Iguodala. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Chicago with the ball. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now, Hardaway, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nowitzki. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Outside Durant. Trains the three-pointer. KD's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Now Hardaway. After the missed three from KD. Mullen's shot is off. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Haven't given up any points here in the second half.
That shot was from distance. The stroke.
The shot is good from Nowitzki.
3-point.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
So the Pacers call timeout. They're first of the game.
Some noise.
So both teams making some changes here. Indiana leading by 7. Adebayo with the elbow. There's Miller with the three. Rebound by Rose.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And Durant puts up a deep three. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Back to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
And the defense of Adebayo, top-notch, Steve, all NBA level.
Hey, Kevin, and he's still improving. Bam Adebayo, as you know, has great timing and reach. He can act as a rim protector, but he can still switch out and hang with the guards.
Outside, Mullen. Bulls trailed by 7. Outside, Rose. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Indiana now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to Jamison. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
And Hardaway always
always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Here's Mullen. Simmons with the defensive effort. Now Kevin Durant sinks the three-pointer. KD's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Chicago.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Now here's Mullen. He's got 13. To the inside. Adebayo. He can't get that one.
2 minutes.
Chicago trailing here. Johnson in the corner. Now here's Rose. He's got 6. Here he goes. And finished off by Rose.
Fantastic body control. Bouncing off some of the stronger defenders and finding a way to still convert.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Teams changing it up here. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Iguodala. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Iguodala's got his second basket of the night. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Back to Holiday. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Murray with it. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Iguodala's drive. And that one drops. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
Outstanding work from Iggy. So skilled in finishing off the drive.
Lets the three fly. Abdul-Rahim can't hit.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low. And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
They get the rebound. Here's Adams. Wide open look here for Murray. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here is Butler, following the three from Michael Redd. Fires the three. Again, the miss by Murray. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Assist from
Adebayo's got his first 2 points.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
And so it's the and we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pacers leading by 15. They double him with Butler. Back to Redd. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Thompson. There's the three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's sent back by Wallace. Outside Butler. Red with the steal. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone.
Andre Iguodala.
Whenever Andre gets loose on the break, you have to reward him. Great job running the floor, one of the best in the business.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Iguodala with it. Butler covering. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Skiles. 5 to shoot. Over Rose. Skiles' shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Let's see if coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Hardaway. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Here's Nowitzki.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Michael Reddit's on the wing. Outside, Mullen. Offensive rebound. Down low. Mutombo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Durant, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Wallace. Goes back up from 15 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Durant's got 16 here in the second half.
A key rebound there. But they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Pass to Mutombo. Now here's Mullen. Guarded by Simmons. 4 on the shot clock.
Nowitzki.
And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Mullen. Puts up a 3.
Chris Mullen.
Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Indiana moving the ball away. Red with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. And Durant comes to help. Pass to Nowitzki. Durant with the steal. And here is Wallace. Guarded by Hardaway. Outside Mullen. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
That's his first.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Dirk Nowitzki.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
For Miracle Man.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 13-point game.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
To the middle. Out to Thompson. Over Hardaway. Can't nail the jumper. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their...
CPT. You know what I'm about to say, bro. Come on, Cap. We already played all our games. We only played 2 games.